She went to rehab, and the Lord rehabilitated her life. She made a decision to be. You have to make a decision to be. Like I said, she was a linen maker. She was an innkeeper. For some reason, she chose to take on that lifestyle as a harlot. But now she made a decision not to be. She made a decision that she didn't want that anymore. We can choose what kind of life we want to live. We can choose whether we want to be a virtuous woman or whether we want to live a life like Rahab did. When you look at the book of Song of Solomon, I don't know if y'all ever studied that book. The book is deep. And if you really read Song of Solomon, man, I was having like hot flashes when I was reading it. I was like, dang. Because there was some strong rap going on in there. You know, when he's telling her, I will pour wine in your belly button and all this, I'm like, whoa, hold up, let me put this down. Yeah, y'all gonna go read it now, huh? And he's telling her all this and what, you know, describing, I'm telling y'all looking like, don't do it, Dr. D. Okay, I will get tired. They're describing different parts of the anatomy, okay? And my girl, they praying. I hear Evan like, oh, Jesus, you married folk, quit playing. So in Song of Solomon, Solomon sees this gorgeous girl. And he goes by and he's like, hey, I want to make you one of my queens. And she's like, I ain't studying you. And he's like, you can be one of my queens. Well, back then he only had 60. Yeah, I know by the time he died, he had 800 and 2,000 concubines. I mean, Solomon, I don't know how he rolled, because 2 women in one house is too much, right? So I don't know. So he was telling her, I'm going to make you one of my queens. And she was like, oh, no. Have you seen my beloved? You know, have you seen the man that my heart pants for? And he was like, no, you ain't seen all this. The Bible says Solomon just came in all his glory. They carried him into the city. You know, it's like you see on the TV with that big fan. It's fanning Solomon. Solomon's laid out. He buff. And he's just standing. And she's like, baby, please. Have you seen my beloved, the shepherd boy, who my heart longs for? So he tells her all this stuff he gonna give her. If you come and go with me, you can do this, you do that. Put her with his women, and they were trying to say, well, girl, how come you don't like Solomon? Something wrong with you, that's the king. No, have you seen my beloved? The man that my heart longs for. Oh my God. He comes skipping through the field of my heart. Ooh, girl. So she's telling him all about her man. So they say, hey, we're going to talk about Solomon. Tell us more about your guy. Oh, he's just for me. It's a personal thing. See, my voice won't respond to nobody else. And Solomon don't even need to try to wake up what he can't wake up, because it's only awoke for this dude here, okay? So he was like, do all that rap you want to. Solomon's problem was that when he talked about her, he related her to riches. Read the story. He is like, you like ivy towers. You're like the best pools of, you know, water and all this stuff. What woman want to hear you like a tower and a pool of water? Whereas the shepherd boy was like, you smell like flowers, baby. Baby, you smell like fruit. Oh my God, I look in your eyes and I won't even say what he said, but he said, hey, you like a cluster of grapes. Okay. And then Solomon's like, you're like the best gold around my neck. Not a possession, dude. Not a possession that I want to